Hello everyone and welcome back to Acorn Life. We are on episode or number 13. Yes we are. I've got the screen right next to me. I don't know why I hesitated when I absolutely knew it was number 13. And the last time I done an Acorn Life was technically like a few days ago. I recorded about 20 minutes of talking. I can't remember what I was talking about, but I decided not to go with that and upload that just because it seemed a bit long-winded and I don't know. I do that a lot. I record things. I've got a desktop tour or whatever, a desk tour recorded, but I haven't, my accent went a bit weird then, I haven't actually done it yet. No, I haven't actually just, uploaded that. I don't think I will. I might make it shorter. It's a bit long-winded as well. But the last time I'd done an Acorn Life was on the 16th of November, which was uploaded, and today is the 14th of December. So yeah, about a month. These are becoming monthly things. I intended to have them as weekly, but, that's not happened. Because, nothing much has happened. Okay, this is going to be a very kind of specific video, because I think I'm going to call it Road to Masters or something. So as you know, my history with work and stuff has been pretty bad. I've been struggling this past year, or these past 2 years, to find actual work. I've been working a dead-end job in an admin office just to keep myself going, and it's, between £100 and £200 a week. So roughly, it's not like terrible. I work a couple of days a week, more if I'm needed, but it's pretty bad, and it's not where I want to be. It's making me unhappy. I'm not working enough. I'm not earning enough. I'm not moved out. It's just back and forth, and I was getting tired of the whole, you don't have enough experience to have this job, or you don't have enough connections. And I'm putting all this effort into, work on my sound design these past 2 years, and it's gotten me to pretty much nowhere. So the other day I was just kind of thinking to myself, why am I just bothering to put all this effort in when it's, clearly not going to happen at this stage in my life without an edge of some sort, or connections, whether that edge be connections or experience, or a master's or something like that. And I've been wanting to do my master's for a very, very long time. Like, I graduated and I was just thinking, should I carry on and do a master's like somewhere? There's a sound design one up in Leeds, or should I carry on with music technology or something? And in short, it was just like, you don't have money. So yeah, I'm in £20,000 debt currently at the moment, which is, roughly that anyway. 3 years of university tuition fee, which was about it started off 3,150 or something like that, and by the final year it was up to about 3,300. So in total, that's about 10,000, and my Skype's just gone off. I apologize. So where was I? Yeah, I had 10,000 in tuition fees, and then for the first year I stayed at home. Which was, I commuted to Coventry every day. It's about an hour's drive, half an hour to an hour's drive. It wasn't too bad. My car broke down once. It was funny. And I was just like, I still had my maintenance loan as well, because I wanted to live in luxury, I guess. I wanted to live comfortably, and that maintenance loan, I didn't really do much with it in the first year. I just literally kept it, and I worked, and I done my studies, and I was traveling. And then in the second year, I still had my maintenance loan, but I moved into a private rented house. And so over the next 2 years after that, my money started dwindling and going down and whatnot. But I used up all my loans over time, and it come up to 20,000. I actually had a £2,000 scholarship per year, which was nice. So I used all of that so I could basically gain experience of living alone and moving out and doing all that stuff that a teenager should do. And it was fun. I don't regret it at all. It was a great time, and I wish I could do it again, and hopefully I will do, which is the whole point of kind of this Acorn Life, because masters, I'm tired of putting all my effort into like a fruitless love. It's not going anywhere at the moment. So I was thinking, like, well, why don't I just put all my effort into continuing my studies again? Sure, it's going to be more money to spend, but where am I now? Like, where has it got me now that I'm putting all this effort in? If it's not happened in 2 years, it's probably not going to happen in 3 years. So my thoughts were just like, find a master's course and see what's going on. And there was one peeve I had. I was just looking around, and it's just like, oh, the closest one's Birmingham. I can stay at home and probably go and do this master's, travel every day. It's fine. It's only Birmingham. It's like an hour down the motorway, and I can still work on the weekends to earn my petrol money. It shouldn't be too bad. And then I looked at the course, and it's just like, yeah, music technology, a master's in music. And I was just looking at the course structure. It is no way music technology. It's like, yes, in music technology, we'll teach you how to conduct an orchestra. And it's just like, what? We want you to do a comparison between like 16th century Baroque music to more recent like genres. And it's just like, what the hell is this? This isn't music technology. This is music theory and conducting practice. It was a ridiculous course. I highly suggest they change it. I might send them an email and just be like, yeah, your course description is pretty crap. Please change it. It's very misleading. It is not music technology at all. Like the most technology you use in that course is like a baton. Well, I don't know what's this, magic wand or something to conduct. It's like, that's the technology they were on about. It's like, no, that's a stick. So I was pretty pissed off about that. I was just like, that is a retarded course. Well, it's not a retarded course, sorry. It's just a retarded description of the course. Like, that is not what it is. So I was just looking around. I came to the University of West London have an Advanced Music Technology MA Master's degree. And I was just like, that sounds good. Let me look at it. And it's basically my entire 3 years of my degree in 1 year, like, but more advanced. So I was just looking at the course structure and I was like, this is really good. I know all these things. I can gain more knowledge in these things. It looks awesome. The only thing is it costs a lot of money. Like, the tuition fee for 1 year, if you do it full time, is £7,000. And it's just like, oh my God, 7,000. It doesn't start until September or January, whichever one you choose, but I'll choose September because bloody hell. But I'm really considering just going for this one because I'm tired of waiting around and putting all my effort into something that's not going to happen. So I might as well earn money for the next couple of months or however long it takes me, and then move closer to London and do this for a year. Or maybe if it's part-time, I can do it for 2 years and still come home and work on the weekends. I don't know. I need to decide this, but it's still like, even if I work until August before I move and do this master's, will it be enough to support me for, the year? Because 1, it's London, it's expensive. Moving there would be expensive. 2, I need to living expenses for the year, and 3, on top of that, there's tuition fee because I can't get it funded. It doesn't work that way in England. You can get student loans for undergraduate degrees, but when you get to postgraduate, the government just don't fund it. They're just like, no, it's not in the budget. We have more than enough people going for undergrads. It's just like, we can't fund postgrad as well. And it's like, how can I get this funded? So what I've done is I've just casually set up a GoFundMe page, and if you feel like helping towards my degree or my postgraduate degree, then by all means give me money. I don't know an easier way to say this. It's just like, if you feel like helping me on my road to masters, then I would gladly, or I would just humbly accept anything you would donate towards me. If I can get the tuition fee paid, then whatever I earn is literally just going to be saved, and then I can live off that, for a year whilst I carry on my studies. It's just like, why can't you work as well? And that's a good question, and I'll tell you why I cannot work as well. It's because it's a postgraduate degree. It's like 3 years of work into 1 year. Like semester 1, which is, a term, 1 term or whatever. So that'll be between September and Christmas. I have 4 modules, which is Advanced Recording Technologies, Digital Interface Design for Music, Developing Your Career, and Research Methods. And, advanced recording techniques on its own is pretty huge. I've never mixed for 5.1 before, and they want me to mix for 5.1, 7.1, and 10.2. It's just like, I've got to learn all these new techniques for mixing and recording. And and then, there's a thesis at the end of each one. It's all coursework, so most of my spare time will be concentrating on this. It's a huge module, and then there's other modules like Digital Audio Interface and Design, where I have to use Max MSP. And if those of you that don't know, I didn't really do that well in my Max MSP in my university degree. It's a graphics programming interface. It's very much like Pure Data, if anyone knows what that is. And whilst I'm interested in the subject, it will take me a long time, or take me a lot of effort to relearn it and get all the basics down, and then I'll have to learn some sort of C to go with it as well. So those 2 modules alone are more than enough for a term's worth of study. And then I've got Developing Your Career, which is a smaller module, and Research Methods, which is also kind of to go towards the final project at the end of the year. So in 1 term, I'm doing a whole year's worth of studying and work. And then in term 2, it's the same. You've got multi-track recording, surround. Oh no, wait, I got them mixed up. So yeah, I've got the surround stuff, and then there's interactive music technology and advanced non-linear recording, all of which like mostly kind of new subjects to me, and yeah, that's a lot of work to do. And then in the final term, which is like over the summer, it's a master's level project, so I've got to think up a thesis and do it. That's like 3 years of work in 1 year. And it's possible, people do it, but it's just like I can't really work at the same time. I have things that I also want to do, like in my spare time. Like, of course, I want to carry on with YouTube and stuff, but it's not a priority. I was thinking of maybe like documenting my year worth, like a year's worth of learning at the same time in YouTube form, but I don't know. It's just, I don't think it would be possible for me to do a master's of this, of this course level and carry on like coming back every weekend to do a couple hours work. It just doesn't seem feasible to me. And probably like the trip back would be more than I earn anyway. How much have I recorded now? We're on 11 minutes. That's not too bad. So that's the reason why I've got this GoFundMe up. If I can just work a dead-end job or whatever from now until August, that saves me like some money. I can rent for 9 to 10 months, however long it is, near London, and live off of that. So I can live off of, I don't know, 10,000. If I can save up 10,000, I can probably live off that for the year, including rent and bills and food and stuff. And then there's the 7,000 I need for tuition fees. So if I can get the 7,000 funded, then I can just literally start saving and see how much I've got to work with. So it kind of seems greedy. I don't expect at all to reach the goal. It's a lot of money. I'll do my best for people to like give it to me, I guess. It sounds rude, but I don't know what else to say. It's an idea. I'll keep you updated. But it's what I want to do. It's another year. I can gain more experience. I can say, look, I've got a master's as well. I really know my subject. And then perhaps like it's London. Maybe I can make some contacts whilst I'm in London as well, because it's pretty much the place to be. What else can you do? It's apart from getting on more projects, but I don't want to work for free. That's the thing. I'm at the point in life where working for free is not feasible. It's like, it's insulting as well for people to say, yeah, I'll work for free. It's like, even if you're saying to yourself, yeah, I'll work for free, then you shouldn't be. You've spent years and years of your life dedicated to this trade and all this experience, and you've put money into it for your education as well. And then you're saying, yeah, I'll work for free. Sure, exposure is not worth that much, maybe. It's a tough choice, because some people, completely agree with working for free and some people don't. But personally, I find it insulting. So I'm at the point now where it's just like, no, this is how I want to make my living. Please don't insult me by asking me to give you my work, my hard work for free. It's just not going to work that way. However, for music, I think it's a different, because it's arrangement and I do it for fun. It's not, composition and music isn't exactly where I'm heading in my career. I'd like to be sound design or something. But, giving my music away isn't a huge deal. People can actually pay for it if they want to. And from when I was charging, like for every track, I've made more money through it now when I give people the option to pay than when I did when I was forcing them to pay. So it kind of works out for me anyway. We are now at 14 minutes. I think I'll end the video here. I need to actually find some like gameplay to go with this, because I have no idea what to use. I might just muck around in Minecraft for a bit, because I could do with a break. So please go check out the GoFundMe link if you feel like being generous towards my future and the next year of my life. I will be a lot happier if I was studying again and moving on with my life instead of staying still, and I will give you a personal thanks and everything like that. So go check out the link. I welcome every penny you can spare, and thank you for listening. I'll see you next time.